Good morning and welcome again to your Daily Oracle with Mary Wade. Today is May the 14th. It is Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to all you ladies out there who are mothers, expecting to be mothers. And I hope you all have a wonderful and just beautiful Venus-like day today. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started here. So our first card is out of the Star Codes Astro Oracle by Heather Roan Robbins. And we have the card Virgo. Let me see if I can adjust the light here. Okay. So yes, we have the card Virgo, number 6. Virgo rules the 6th house of daily habits and routines. Work that you do on a day-to-day basis, perhaps to make money. So it could be kind of like your job. And then Virgo is also extremely analytical. It is of the mind, and so it can be prone to anxiety. As I'm looking at this, I'm showing also Virgo is represented by the Virgin, which could just simply be an independent woman or even a goddess figure. Athena, think of the goddess Athena whenever you think of Virgo. Very wise, very intelligent, someone who can really initiate a strategy. And to me, I'm seeing this as our light and shadow coming together, becoming our logical mind and our intuitive body coming together and evaluating the material realm at this time. Evaluating what have you grown, sown, and what is the fruit of that labor. I also see that the hands are brushing off the pods, so it's actually separating the berry from the chaff. We've been talking a lot about wrapping up things that were reflected to us during the full moon. This is, to me, a little bit more of that, but even more so. I mean, it's just popped in my head. It's Mother's Day, duh. So with it being Mother's Day, it could be that if you're a mother, you're seeing the fruits of your labor, your children, or perhaps even animals that you consider your babies. I have a few of those as well. But it's you as a whole, both your light and shadow aspect, your logical and intuitive mind, really being in unification to be in a place of gratitude first, and then in a frequency of receipt, so you can receive the bountiful harvest that's before you. Really see how your life has impacted others, your children, for example, and separating the good from the bad. What do you want to take from that? It is a full spectrum experience, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I can tell you that. I'm now a mother of 3. The entire thing is a beautiful process if you can accept that it's got its shitty moments, let's be real, and then it has some incredibly beautiful, blissful, heavenly moments. And that, to me, is what kind of the theme of this is digest that stuff. Keep the good. Keep the beauty. And enjoy that. Bask, I see these 2 colors on the outside here, this corally color. It makes me think of, even being, I'm thinking the sacral chakra. So it's a very creative, passionate fire about it, but it's almost like it's a new day. So it's perhaps where you've received this bounty of abundance, like I said, the good, the bad, and the ugly recently, and now you're able to say, okay, I've had a moment to process this, to digest this. Now I'm ready to take the good on this and build that into my reality with this person, with these people, with my animal. Whatever it is that I really do feel like, even though This is Virgo. I feel like this does have a lot to do with mothers. And also, you know, seeing 6, I'm thinking about like balancing within the family. So again, there could have been some turbulent waters recently. And this is a day of, okay, it's time to start letting that stuff go. We have Mercury moving into direct motion today, I believe. So it could be also that our thoughts are going to become a little bit more clearer, easy to understand, so that we can, you know, after we've done this digesting, we can make a plan. We can build a strategy of how we want to move forward in our lives. We have the new moon on the 19th on Friday, so this is a really good time, of course, for reflection. You know, and whenever I say reflection, Virgo might indicate, you know, get in the headspace. No, I think that if anything, this is telling you, you know, to stop overthinking, get in a place of balance with your heart and your mind, with your body. What does your body say to you whenever you ask these questions? Not just what the mind wants things to be. Couple of different venues with this card today. It also, you know, I'm seeing here the triangles and the color again. It could be that during this process, that building of the plan, you have more of this Mars energy coming in, which Mars is swapping into the sign of Leo on Saturday, which is a fixed fire sign. To me, I see this as you may be building a strategy, and it'll be coming to a point where it's time to make movement. So yeah, there's definitely an element of strategy to this. Okay. But overall, I really see this also just glowing in gratitude. There's multiple layers to this card in this reading today, but I feel like it's a good energy. I feel like it's a, how do I explain this? Because I see the image in my head and I'm trying to, as I'm seeing this, it's almost like you may not have like a dessert where every bit of that plate is sweet and, you know, just gets all of the senses going, your brain and, you know, adrenaline, dopamine, all that kind of stuff just going over the top. It may be that it's like how it feels when you receive this energy. It may be like, this is a really well thought out, well cooked meal in here. It is feeding you on multiple levels, and that's because you've been able to accept the good and the bad of the situation. You've come to a place of acceptance, so now you can take the gifts from that and build from that. Do something inside yourself, or do something to help make the strategy to transform a part of your life. Whew, okay. That one had a lot to say. The next 2 cards, these are affirmation cards. And the first one is the sunflower and then the orange blossom. And bouncing off of this card to get these 2 messages, again, indicates to me that this is a very positive reading. This is a very, it's a reading of authenticity, but, you know, getting like good karma even. And so this card to me is all about shining your light. To me, sunflowers are, well, they're my very favorite flower, first off. And part of that is due to their devotion. They have, and I forget the word because it's morning time right now, but they actually chase the sun across the sky with their beautiful faces. And so to me, that is an act of devotion to the sun, to the light that's shining. That's a part of source energy. And the meaning for this card is the joy of life, you know? Take joy in your life. Enjoy what you've created. Enjoy what you have built. And the affirmation is, when I let my light shine, I am joy, joy, joy. Okay. Next card is the Orange Blossom. Another favorite flavor of mine. Orange blossoms to me are very sacred feminine. To me, it really represents that creative piece that I mentioned here. It could be that you have an opportunity soon to be very creative, and that it'll bring a lot of pleasure and joy into your life. It could be something that is a strategy built from this situation here, in which case I feel like it's going to be very beneficial. I feel like it's not just going to bring joy and pleasure to you, but all who are involved into it. And it represents abundance. And the affirmation is, I embrace the abundance of love, pleasure, and beauty in my life. Wow, that's beautiful. Well, this was a great reading, guys. I absolutely loved sharing this with you. If you enjoyed this reading, if you felt like it really resonated with you, please be sure to like and share with others who you think might enjoy this message. And be sure to subscribe as well. Until next time, blessed be.